Someone once came on my podcast and said LinkedIn is the anal retentive brother of Facebook, right? And it looks that way. But what are some misconceptions about it? Because once I got on it, I was like, oh, it's not so bad. I could post a cat photo if I wanted to. I don't care.
Somebody else to tell you what to do. Yes, I can advise you and tell you this is the best way to do it. And I can say that with some authority because I've, put a lot of research and time and effort into figuring it out so that I can help other people do it. But at the end of the day, post whatever you want.
Yeah.
Right? If that's your personality. I've had the same thing happen. I had somebody, I was in her group collective, and she was like, you can't, as you can see my background, people, this is audio, so they can't see it, but you can see my office. And it's not the most clean office. It's fairly clean, but there's my cabinet back there with all my flowers and books and pictures and all kinds of stuff. And she was like, you can't show up like that. You need to have, a background so that we can't see what's behind you. And you need to show up dressed professionally. And I'm like, that is not me. That's not authentic.
Yeah.
That's not who I am. That's not congruent, I like that word. It's my story is I'm a hot mess express because I have kids and I work around them. So if my kid walks around here in the corner in her pajamas because she didn't go to school today, guess what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to hug her. I'm going to say hi, and you're going to suck it up and deal with it because that's my profile. That's who I am.
And you're going to attract the person that's like you and that could relate. And you'll be surprised how many people could relate to what seems like, unprofessional stuff. Like when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't know how to edit videos. If a fly flew by, I wouldn't edit that out. I would keep it in, and people are like, oh my gosh, you're just like me. And so there's no gap of, oh, you're over there and I'm over here. It's like, no, we are no different.
Yeah. So why would you treat LinkedIn any differently from that? Because 99% of the time, I would say you're not trying to attract the stuck-up, stuffy corporate leader that might have a problem with you, showing up in a t-shirt. That's not your target audience is the other entrepreneur, business person who's also wearing a t-shirt, but getting his crap done because he hustles all day. That's your person. That's your vibe, right? They are also on LinkedIn, that's all. I mean, yeah, it used to be stuffy. 20 years ago, the only people on there were corporate America because that's all that existed. We didn't have the workforce of online entrepreneurs that we do now. And so use the space for who you are and how you are, because the right people will be attracted to that, will comment on your post. LinkedIn is a great place to post something and say, I want your opinion. What are your thoughts?
Right.
They're more into, in my experience, people on there are more into having a cognitive conversation of actually having that back and forth that goes beyond the simple nutbags over on Facebook. I love Facebook, don't get me wrong. But if you post a picture of a rock, you're going to have 75 people in an hour tell you that's not a rock, it's a stone.
Right, of course. That is correct. That is fair.
Not uneducated, where's your proof? Further. In LinkedIn, they would probably write a dissertation about why it's actually a stone. Which you can then have a conversation, a dialogue about, and other people can join that dialogue. And